Hello and welcome to my first ever grocery haul video. Now, I must admit that I didn't even do this grocery shop. I sent my son and his girlfriend off to the grocery store. Sunday afternoon grocery shopping is so busy. Most of the things were for my son. He's 22 years old. I send him with a lunch every day. Most of the things were for his lunches. We sat down beforehand and worked out what he wanted for lunch every day, what ingredients we had, and what ingredients we needed to pick up. Plus a few other things along the way, like granola. Now I live in Canada, so these prices are in Canadian dollars. I'm in Manitoba. The granola was $3.79. My husband likes to put that on his yogurt or with some chia seeds. So we've got some granola, but looking at the price of $3.79, it is something that we could make at home. So I may try that in the future. Looking at all of these prices, which I don't normally analyze my grocery bill, looking at these prices has made me realize that I should start making more things at home and obviously eating healthy. That going forward is always a plan. So there's some flour at $6.49, and beside it we have some sugar at $5.99. My son's girlfriend spends lots of time here and she likes to bake, which is fantastic. So we got some flour and sugar because we were running low. Beside it, we've got some spaghetti. That was $4.99. That is for one of his lunches this week. We will actually make spaghetti the night before for supper, and then he will have leftovers in his lunch. We already have the ground beef at home. The price of meat these days is astronomical, so we already had that from a previous grocery shop, which I buy in bulk and then put in the freezer. Beside that, we have some Rice Krispies, which will make some Rice Krispie squares. There is some pasta there, some rotini. That will go into make pasta salad in lunch with some vegetables, some cheese, everything I put upside down for some reason in the in the video, so you'll see me turning it over. I also went through it too quickly, so as you can see, I've slowed it down. That's why my hand seems to be in slow motion as we move along. There is the marshmallows. Oh, there's the Rice Krispies to make the Rice Krispie squares, which is so quick, so easy. I've made those in another video. There's no reason to buy the store-bought Rice Krispies when you can easily make it at home. Then we have the Doritos, which is something that I will have a talk with my son about because the Doritos were $4.29 each or two for $7.50. So when something is two for, say, $7.50 and it doesn't go bad, it's not fresh produce, if I was doing the grocery shopping, I would have bought 2 bags of Doritos, put one in the pantry for another one, and saved myself instead of 8.60, 7.50. So I would have saved $1.10. Then we have pierogies. We just passed that. That was another thing for his lunches. We already have the sausages to go with it. The marshmallows there for the Rice Krispie squares. Back over again to this side, we've got some coconut milk that we have been enjoying with chia seeds. If you've ever tried chia seeds with coconut milk, I do water down the coconut milk a little bit, let it sit, those chia seeds plump up, nice and filling. I put cinnamon on it and then frozen blueberries in it, and it is a wonderful breakfast to have that coconut milk with your chia. Beside that, we've got a sausage link that my son likes in his lunch with some cheese and crackers, like his own little Lunchables, because the Lunchables are really expensive. So we don't do Lunchables ever. And also, he's 22 years old. He's a little old for Lunchables, but he's not too old to enjoy some cheese and crackers and sausages. Nice and easy to cook in his lunch. That was $10.99. That is expensive, but meat is so expensive these days. Then we've got the sour cream, which we will have tacos in a bag later this week. That's what the Doritos were for some tacos in a bag, which is a nice, easy lunch for him, supper the night before, leftover lunch. The yogurt, Greek yogurt for my husband, $6.99, $7 for one tub of Greek yogurt. When you start to analyze your grocery receipts and you see the price of things, it makes you appreciate it more. It also makes you really, really, really against throwing any food out. No food waste when you look at the price of things. Those Smokies we had for supper last night, $10.99 for 10 Smokies. So a dollar each. So no waste. They're cheddar jalapeno, and I actually did enjoy it. A little too spicy for me, but my husband, my son's girlfriend enjoyed them. Not for me, but at a dollar each, they better enjoy them. Then came the pepperettes. I asked my son to pick up some pepperoni sticks. My husband likes pepperoni sticks. They were $10.99. And I counted them. There's about 14 in that package. That is close to a dollar each. He better enjoy them. The buns, even 6 buns at $4.49 each, maybe 75 cents per bun. Some of these things I really should start making at home. I mean, who doesn't like homemade buns? Or for sure, since we've bought them, we will not waste them. The mozzarella sticks there are for another recipe. I don't normally buy cheese sticks, cheese strings, whatever you call them. $7.79 for 16 of them, which means they're, sorry, 50 cents each. Everything, when you do the math, it adds up. The broccoli was $9, $8.99 for broccoli. I don't think I would have bought it if I saw the price was that much. But I wasn't doing the grocery shopping. My son was. Broccoli was on the list, so he picked it up. Then we've got the calming tea. I love tea. I'm not a coffee drinker. The tea before bed is really nice. At $4 for 20 of them, that adds up too. That a little bit cheaper, obviously, than going out for your coffee all the time, but enjoy it because when you do the math and per tea bag, it does add up. Then we've got two sizes of wraps. We've got small wraps and big wraps. The small wraps work way better in my son's lunch. Oh, excuse me for a minute. I have to step over the dog. The dog is right there on the floor, and I had to step over him. He is my constant companion, and he's always with me. So we've got two sizes of wraps, one for $3.99, one for $4.49. I like the bigger ones when we're eating at home. I like the smaller ones when I'm packing them for my son's lunch. Beside the wraps, there was peanuts, which were $3.99 each or two for $7. So if you bought two, it worked out to $3.50 each. Whereas if you bought just one, it was $3.99. Again, I probably would have bought two if I was for sure that we like them Tex-Mex. There's no point in buying two and then having to throw one out because you don't like it. But again, I don't think my son looks at that sort of thing. Now that I'm analyzing my groceries, I will talk to my son about that. The onions, great, wonderful. A can of olives, $1.99 for the can of olives. Not my favorite, but I do love olives. I just don't like the canned olives as much. We actually had to get a new fridge recently. The fridge went while we were on holidays. So a lot of my dressings we had to throw out because we weren't sure they could have been in the fridge, not working for about 10 days. $5.49 for that dressing. Time to start making dressing at home. The garlic bread there, $4.29 for the garlic bread. I had it upside down for some reason. This is my first grocery haul video, so they will get better as I go along. We've got a huge bag of rice in the background for $25.99. $26, that will last a long time. And everybody likes rice around here. I put rice almost every day in my son's lunch. Fills him up. He enjoys it. It's easy with the rice cooker. Then we've got the Doritos right below that. The lettuce, $7.94 for lettuce. That's a lot for lettuce. Maybe it's time to start a garden next year, have a garden, grow my own lettuce. Then I won't have to spend $8 on lettuce. The apples were $9.50 for the apples. And there's not even, I counted, I think 14, 15 apples. That's like 75 cents for an apple, and they're pretty small. Enjoy them. It's expensive. Bananas, $1.82. Then we've got some strawberries at $5.99. I counted the strawberries. There's 17 strawberries at $5.99. That's almost 50 cents per berry. We better enjoy them and really, really like them. The grapes, $4.98. This has been a wonderful way for me to analyze how much we're spending. Excuse me. Analyze how much we are spending on our grocery bill. It is crazy. We will, going forward, do our best to have no food waste because the price of groceries keeps going up. Again, I'm in Canada, in Manitoba. That was the price of things here at the end of July in 2023. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you want to see what I do with all these groceries, I'll be putting up videos of the lunches I make for my son going forward. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow.